into the weekend, everybody. Let's get it going with NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
So the Nets starting five. Down on the block, it's Johnson with Claxton. Russell is out there with Thomas. And it's Williams at the small forward. And for Los Angeles, outside the wings are Reeves and James. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Doncic in at the point. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Boy, Luka's strength, his size, his savvy puts him at the free throw line so often.
First free throw is good. Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
It's hard to believe, but Luka Doncic is still in his mid-20s. Doris, does he even have a ceiling?
That is the question, Kevin, and I'm not sure he does, because in the first part of his career, he's been all NBA consistently, and we're talking first team multiple times. He's averaged over 30 in a season. I don't think there is a ceiling, Kevin.
Here's LeBron following the bucket by the Nets. And he banks in the layup.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Looking at the last game for the Brooklyn Nets, it was a loss to Los Angeles. Outside, Russell from past the arc. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Doncic against Russell. And Hayes throws it down.
And that's about maximum range for an alley-oop, guys. It's got to be.
That's just crazy. Absolutely nuts. Now Thomas. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to Russell. Back to Thomas. To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
Well, Thomas putting that pass on time and on target. Love to see it from that scorer.
Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Reeves against Thomas. Reeves the pass to Hayes. Now here's LeBron. Not a lot of room. Good defense by Claxton. Johnson against James. Claxton the pass to Russell. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the elbow. Williams' shot is off.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Here's Vanderbilt. Rebounded by the Nets.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. DB thinking about Cam Thomas. When he gets on a roll, he is tough to stop.
Kevin, he reminds me a little bit of the microwave Vinnie Johnson back in the days of Detroit. When this guy is hot, get out of his way and let him do his thing.
No good on that one. Doris, what's the key for a team like the Nets, who have to hit the reset button, so to speak?
I think, Kevin, you have to find consistency at the head coaching position, because then you can set clear and achievable goals for your team going forward. You set a style of play, commit to it, and just build year by year, game by game.
And the second free throw, good. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Now, here's Doncic. Coming in off a 21-point game, his last outing.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 3. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks. Patience was not their best quality in that basketball game.
Well, you like how aggressive he is making a play at the rim against length.
You have got to believe that you can score against size on the interior. How about the aggressive, assertive move there?
Doncic outside. Back to Reeves. Outside, James. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Hayes throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Nets trail by 3. And here is Thomas. 5 points in the game. Pass to Russell. Claxton a screen on Doncic. 5 on the clock. Here's Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Williams can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 3. Hayes with the screen for Doncic. Jacks up a 3. Tries again. Hayes, no good. The Nets have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Thomas kicks to Russell. On the wing, Johnson. From deep. It's hauled in by LeBron.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Williams finds Claxton. Now Thomas. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft. GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster.
That free throw good from Thomas. We're only around halfway through this very long season, GA. This is when the grind, I think, really kicks in.
Yeah, you think about the physical and mental toll this game takes on you. And I miss being out there, but, man, I tell you, it can be a grind.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
Boy, when you talk about rhythm scorer, the first guy or one of the first guys to come to mind is Cam Thomas. Very difficult to slow him down when he gets on a heater.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Look at the Lakers. They've managed to crawl down to the 9th best record in the conference.
And, you know, for the Lakers, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's got to be frustrating for them. You can't dwell on the past. You've got to think forward, work together, and play for one another.
Reeves against Thomas. Deflects the pass. Reeves the pass to Doncic. And it's good. 2 points. Doncic has got 6.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Nets trail by 3. Now, here is Russell. Last game he had 10 points. Outside Thomas. Back to Russell. Shoots over Doncic. Russell, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 3. Doncic with it. 6 points for him. To the inside. And Hayes throws it down.
Now, Luka Doncic keeping the defense honest by creating for his teammates. Pretty.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Pass to Thomas. Over in the corner, Williams. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Well, we know Cam Thomas can score, but nice facilitating right there. Set up the open man.
Lakers have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Now, here's Vanderbilt. 5 to shoot. And that's good. Luka Doncic for 3. Doncic has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Nets trail by 5. Thomas dishes to Russell. On the wing, Williams. The Nets working the ball around now. Thomas against Reeves. Thomas's shot is off. Looking at the last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Heat. Just his first attempt. Kicks it out to James. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's hauled in by Claxton. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. It's a 5-point game. Johnson outside. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Oh, so good in catch and shoot. Cam Johnson has sweet mechanics.
And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. And the Nets also making a change. Sharp's checked in. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Russell against Reeves. Back to Vanderbilt. 6 to shoot. Driving to the basket. Connect. No good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Thomas passes to Claxton. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to LeBron. Back to Reeves. Now here's Hayes. Covered by Johnson. Hayes with the screen for James. Sinks the three-pointer. James has got 5 now.
LeBron worked tirelessly early in his career on improving his range shooting, and boy, it has paid dividends.
Russell passes to Thomas. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And here's the fast break. Goes up, and James throws it down.
LeBron James, one of the great showmen to ever lace them up. How about that finish, folks?
Nets trail by 7. Here's Russell, still without a basket. Russell sets a screen for Thomas. Out to Russell, over Reeves. Russell, no luck. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Vanderbilt, a screen on Russell. Pass to LeBron. Hayes with the screen for James. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Russell. Sharp trying to break free. And that one's good. Russell.
This guy, an effortless scorer. Outside, inside, in between. Dynamic scorer is D'Angelo Russell.
Lakers leading by 5. And not too long ago, Doris, there were such high hopes for the Nets' future.
I mean, think about it, Kevin. A few years back, people were talking about Brooklyn being a dynasty in the making. They were loaded with talent. And for a lot of reasons, it fell apart pretty quickly. How fine is that line between success and failure in the league? Incredible. That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
On the wing, Johnson. Inside. So it looks like the Nets will retain possession here. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for LeBron James.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Alex Len's checked in for Hayes. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura, he's checked in for James. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Austin Reeves. And a new group in for the Nets. Clowney's checked in. Williams comes in for Johnson. Hayes, he's checked in for Cameron Thomas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
.153 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to Len. Lakers passing it around. Here's Doncic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
This guy's such a tough cover. Doncic generates so much offense in so many ways.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And guys, I loved the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And he sinks the second.
You often hear the phrase franchise player. When you think about Luka Doncic and the amount he controls the action, the MVP level play, he is the true definition of it.
Now here's Hayes. Williams with a clean look, and he hits it to tie the game up. Williams has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Nets.
Set it up.
Now Doncic. 1:21 left in the first quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And a chance here to go to our rookie leaderboard and give a nod to the best long-range bombers of the past month. Dalton Connect, third.
You know, coming into the NBA, you knew he could stroke it from long range. And over the past month, he's shown us exactly that.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. There's 1:17 left to play in the first quarter. Doncic against Melton. And it's Hayes in the corner. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Melton. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Clowney. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Doncic feeling it out. Here's Hachimura. 11 feet away, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Lakers lead by 2.
I like how Hachimura plays a controlled basketball game. He takes his shots where they're available.
And here's Hayes. Nothing on the board. Pass to Clowney. Over Finney-Smith. And Clowney can't get it to go. Connect with it. And here's Doncic from the arc. And that one is off. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Lakers. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here's Melton. On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Hayes. Sharp out there with Wilson. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. And it's Williams at the small forward position. Here's Hayes. And rebounded by Connect. The Lakers in the lead. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars, and Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17, but guys, they are more than excited.
No question. Okay, thank you, Shams.
Well, for a big guy so light on his feet, Len rising into the air with ease.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball, a very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. And J.J. Redick calls timeout here. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
And with the chance, let's take a look now at the numbers for Luka Doncic. And he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and He's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Hachimura. Doncic with a screen on Williams. Here's Hachimura. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, this guy looking for opportunities to shot create. Rui Hachimura plays with focus on the offensive end.
Melton passes to Hayes. Melton sets a screen for Hayes. And here's Sharp. And then Sharp with the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Shoots over Melton. The rebound by Sharp.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Melton against Doncic. Right side, Williams. Pass to Melton. Down low, Sharp. The layup off target. Lakers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Hachimura with it. Len down low. Defended by Sharp. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the D-cell the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
The first one falls.
Well, Alex Len has the kind of length and interior game to make himself valuable. A solid big man, somebody you want in your rotation.
Both free throws good from Len.
Well, still working to become a more accurate free throw shooter. And what you like about Len is he's getting to the free throw line a lot more consistently.
Out to the right wing. Melton sets a screen for Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Alton Connect picks one up. The Nets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And he can't hit the second. Los Angeles leading by 4. Hachimura the pass to Doncic. Not enough on that one as it misses. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Melton, no good. And Los Angeles guys shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Len. Plays it up and banks it in. Len's got 4 this quarter.
The broad shoulders of Alex Len carrying more of the load inside.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And some changes here for the Lakers. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Alex Len. And it's Austin Reeves in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And the Nets also making a change. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Nets trail by 6. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Melton passes to Johnson. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. To the middle. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The understated part of Luka Doncic's game, his strength. He is going to draw contact and usually make it.
The Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Nets trail by 5. Now here's Hayes. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Sean. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Melton against Doncic. Here's Hachimura. And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Connect. Covered by Hayes. Denied. Melton feeling it out a bit. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. Free throw drops for Melton. Melton hits them both. Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Reeves outside. Pass to Hayes. Here's Hachimura. Los Angeles with another miss. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Melton passes to Hayes. Back to Melton. Sharp with a screen on Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. The offensive rebound. And here's Hayes. Outside Wilson. Here's Melton. Here's Hayes. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Alton Connect picks one up. For Brooklyn, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura, and James subbed in for Connect. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to James. Hayes with the screen for LeBron. There's the lob to the hoop, and Hayes throws it down.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
All right, a chance to see stats for James. A strong stretch of play the last 10 games. He's right around 17 points a night, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. You know, you look at the numbers and you think that this is great, but we know that he's capable of even bigger production.
You know, the numbers look okay, but the eye test tells us unequivocally he is capable of more. That is the sign of a star right there.
Now, here's Johnson. 9 points last game out. Pass to Melton. Sharp with a screen on Doncic. Inside, taken away by Hayes. Tipped away. Now, here's Vanderbilt. Over in the corner, Doncic. High, arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. And now a 3-point Laker lead.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team. Pass to Melton. And it's Hayes in the corner. 4 on the clock. And the Nets miss again. Los Angeles leading by 3. Melton with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic to the inside. Hayes, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
For Brooklyn, they have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. On the free throw, no good. And the Lakers turn it over again. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We take a look at the Nets. This hasn't been the kind of year they envisioned. Time running out. And the Nets making a change here. Melton's checked in. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Lakers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Here's Doncic. Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Here's Melton. Outside Thomas. Paxton a screen on LeBron. Thomas goes in. Rebounded by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, that was a rough outing. They did a few good things, but the inconsistencies caught up to them in that one.
To be perfectly frank with you, I'm surprised it was as close as it was. I thought they were outclassed all night.
Nets trail by 5. You know, it's inevitable that a player's physical abilities diminish over the course of a career. But the thing that stands out to me about LeBron James is that he never lost his insatiable drive to win. Guys, if anything, he's gotten stronger.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 19. And the rejection by Claxton. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Reeves against Russell. Pass to Doncic. Shoots over Melton. And it's Doncic missing. Nets trail by 3. Here's Thomas. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from James. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
And he hasn't been able to get it going at the free throw line yet.
One shot.
Connect, he's checked in for Doncic. And the Nets also making a change. Williams, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Reeves. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. He's with it. Claxton's there. Here's Vanderbilt. And again, no good by the Lakers. Nets trail by 4. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 53s a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. Here's Russell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. The kick out to Williams. Johnson in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Lakers with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 now on the night. James finds Hayes. Brooklyn with the rebound. Claxton's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Thomas. Reeves with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
No good from outside. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 4. Pass to Thomas. Back to Johnson. Over Vanderbilt. And the Nets miss again. Los Angeles leading by 4. On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Williams. With the step back. Shot from 12. Reeves can't hit. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Thomas. And that one drops. Thomas got 4 points this quarter.
I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
There's a minute left now here in the second. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. Pass to connect. To the paint. Here's Hayes. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Russell inside. He's defended by Reeves. Russell no luck. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. Not 3 off the mark. Brooklyn trailing. Now Russell. Pass to Claxton. And here is Thomas. Outside Russell. Tries it from 19. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Luka Doncic for LA. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We come back right after this.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they throw down some crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboards so much.
That would be correct.
Well, as we check out the results of the first half for the Lakers, it's been neck and neck.
Once they gain position underneath the backboard, it's hard to push them out of there.
And even when they don't have position, they have guys who will knife in and steal rebounds, like you're stealing a piece of that cake over there, Kenny.
It's good, too.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And for Brooklyn, they're shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Up in the front court, the forwards are James and Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Hayes in at center. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, that's somebody who sees the whole floor and delivers it to the perfect wide-open shooter.
Lakers shooting 43% from the floor. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. Doncic very comfortable down low.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Russell with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
He hits both from the stripe. So it's the Lakers now. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Nets trail by 3. Outside Thomas. Russell sets a screen for Thomas. Yep, that one goes in there. Thomas got 13 points.
If Cam Thomas is playing pick and roll and he's got the ball, you know he wants to play for him.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Hayes. Down low. Here's James. LeBron going to work inside.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Let's take this moment to bring you a leaderboard featuring a very well-rounded group, the top rebounding small forwards in the NBA the last 10 games. LeBron James, number 1.
There are plenty of above-average rebounders at his position, but he is way above average.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Thomas with it, defended by Reeves. Thomas passes to Russell. Here's the 3. That's in there. Thomas with the assist. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, the lefty stroke of D'Angelo Russell on display. This is a guard who can be effective with and without the ball.
Now, here's Vanderbilt. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Pass to Hayes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Doncic. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. He's got 12.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside, Russell. Thomas, a screen on Doncic. Outside for Thomas. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Reeves against Claxton. Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. Thomas grabs the rebound. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Williams. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Doncic outside. To the middle. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
It's one of the best things about playing with Luka Doncic. He creates a lot of open looks.
Nets trail by 4. Russell with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Thomas sets a screen for Russell. Pass to Thomas. Out to Russell. It's blocked. Oh, trying for it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Reeves. No scoring in this one. And J.J. Redick is called timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them. Looking now at some numbers for D'Angelo Russell. How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 14 points a game, 6 assists, and 2 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
Certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Doncic passes to Hayes. And yes, it's good. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got 6.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
And you talk about complementary pieces, Doris. Cam Johnson could fit on any team in the NBA.
And that is because, Kevin, he has got one of the most valuable skills in the game today. That's range shooting. He's got size and a quick release, and he just continues to grow on the defensive end.
Russell, an easy 2 points on the layup. Now just a 1-point Laker lead.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Doncic steps on the gas. Good defense by Claxton. Johnson, the pass to Russell. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Doncic against Johnson. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Russell. And the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 9 points here in the second half. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Doncic. After D'Angelo Russell's bucket, 5 to shoot. Here's James. Again, the miss by the Lakers. The Nets have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. It's Russell with the drive. On the wing, Williams. Back to Russell. Thomas finds Russell. Driving inside. Misses from close range. The Lakers trail. Reeves outside. Pass to Doncic. Can they get it? Doncic sticking it from way outside.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there may be more in store.
Now, here is Russell. He's got 13. Johnson outside for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hayes. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Hayes has got 6 in the quarter. Nets trail by 4. Here is Russell. Outside Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Hayes with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Doncic. Oh, Doncic getting it done in transition.
Well, Luka decides when he wants to get into the rise and fire. That pull-up game on point.
Russell passes to Claxton. Johnson outside. And the Nets miss again.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Reeves can't hit.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And he gets it to go. 8 points for Johnson.
Well, that athleticism makes Cam Johnson dangerous in transition.
Lakers leading by 4. Reeves outside. Back to Doncic. Over Russell. Brooklyn with the rebound.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Vanderbilt. To the inside. Rebounded by the Nets. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. For the tie, Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got 7 rebounds in the game. Reeves the pass to Doncic. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Russell passes to Thomas. Russell sets a screen for Thomas. Now Claxton, and Claxton throws it down.
Oh, the athleticism on display. Nick Claxton makes these throwdowns look easy.
Russell against Doncic. To the wing right side. The three from LeBron. That missed basket now makes him 4 of 8 from the field. Williams against LeBron. Johnson outside. Pass to Claxton. Just 5 to shoot. Williams for 3. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from LeBron. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Nails the wide open jump shot. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter. Russell against Doncic. Pass to Thomas. Claxton sets the screen for Thomas. Johnson, the pass to Claxton. Count it, good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Lenz checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Connect, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. And Vincent subbed in for Luka Doncic.
Find the lane. One shot.
And Claxton, no good on that one.
Nick Claxton, to me, guys, one of those great energy guys. You know what you can expect from him night after night. Incredible effort defensively, shot blocking, and a vertical threat at the rim on the offensive end.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Pass to Hayes. LeBron against Wilson. Stolen by Len. James down the lane. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Now it's a 4-point Laker lead. There's 1:17 left in the third. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 41% for the game. Now Hayes. He has 5. The Nets working the ball around now. Clock at 6. Melton. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. LeBron's got his 6th rebound on the night. Melton finds Hayes. Lays it up off the glass. Hayes has got 7 points in the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. LeBron against Wilson. LeBron passes to Hachimura. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Claxton. LeBron against Wilson. The layup missed.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's James. Uses the glass to finish the layup. James has got the lead up to 7 now for the Lakers.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Off target with his 3. The third quarter comes to a close. Lakers on top, leading by 7. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Hayes. DeAnthony Melton out there with Johnson. Then it's Sharp, and it's Wilson in at the 4-man position. Now here is Hachimura. Pass to connect. Back to Finney-Smith. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Stolen by Connect. He takes it in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Keon Johnson. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
That one is no good. As a junior college product, Dalton Connect, Greg, didn't have a traditional path to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, spent 2 years at a JC, 2 more at a small Division I program, then used his extra year of eligibility to transfer to Tennessee, and there he became a first-team All-American and turned himself into a first-round pick.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
That's good from Connect. And so he makes both from the line. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Milton with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Melton against Doncic. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely. And the 3-ball is good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Hachimura. The rebound by Sharp. Sharp's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Hayes, bounce pass. And here is Doncic. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, and the foul. Doncic has got great upper body strength, completes the play. Nicely done.
Doncic, no good on the free throw. Nets trail by 9. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And Hayes kicks to Johnson. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Rui Hachimura picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The first free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Los Angeles leading by 8. At the elbow, Doncic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We are talking about a clever scorer. Luka Doncic has developed such a knack for getting to the free throw line.
And, he may finally be rounding into form after what's been a tough game for him at the line prior to this trip. And maybe he's getting his feel back. It hasn't been his day at the line, and that's not something we say very often.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Sharp. Shot clock at 6. Hayes the pass to Melton. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Reeves can't hit.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
And Hayes kicks to Wilson. Doncic against Melton. Pass to Sharp. Stolen by Len. Here's Connect. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Cameron Thomas, he's checked in for the Nets. Nets trail by 13. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Sharp against Len. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thomas drops one in from the wing.
Cam Thomas is rolling. He's attacking at will. Somebody better shut the water off.
Doncic outside. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sharp. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Reeves against Thomas. Pass to Hachimura for the 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Brooklyn making some changes. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Wilson. Johnson comes in for Hayes. And it's Russell in for DeAnthony Melton. Lakers leading by 11. Reeves with it. He's picked up by Russell. Doncic, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And here's Johnson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Johnson's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets. LA has gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Doncic. Over Russell. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Now, here's Johnson. And Hachimura with a clear path to the rack. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And it's all about getting to the right spot. And Hachimura did just that in transition.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nets. Trailing by 10. Outside, Russell. Thomas, a screen on Doncic. Outside for Thomas. From 16 feet away, he cans it. Thomas got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
The Lakers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Russell against Doncic. Over Russell. Doncic, no good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Thomas. Claxton, a screen on Doncic. Stolen by Len. And here's the break. Here's Connect. No good on that one. Good work defensively by Johnson. The three from Thomas. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers leading by 5. Doncic outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. That free throw good from Doncic. And the Lakers with some changes. Hayes, he's checked in for Len. Vanderbilt comes in for Rui Hachimura. And James subbed in for Connect. Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Russell with it. Pass to Claxton. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Oh, the strength of LeBron.
I mean, the power of the driving ability of LeBron James is something that must strike fear into the defense.
So it's Brooklyn now. Now, here is Russell. 9-point game. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
What's up?
Los Angeles leading by 6. Doncic kicks to Vanderbilt. Back to Doncic. To the paint. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. And the rejection by Claxton. Outside Thomas. Russell against Doncic. Teardrop shot. That's good from Thomas on the assist by Russell. And now just a 4-point Laker lead. Here's LeBron. Doncic outside. On the wing, James with the bucket. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Now, here is Russell. Here's Claxton. Off target from 3-point range. Los Angeles leading by 6. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Claxton. On the wing, James. He's guarded by Williams. James dishes to Hayes. Vanderbilt gets a wide-open look from outside off the mark. Nets trail by 6. Here's Thomas. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Reeves against Russell. Reeves the pass to LeBron. James cooking from deep.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. During that last break, I heard Jordi Fernandez as he talked with his team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Nets trail by 9. Now Russell. Outside Williams. Inside. Tries from the block. And Johnson finishes off inside.
You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Vanderbilt with it. Now Thomas defending. Reeves the pass to Vanderbilt. To the paint. Goes back up. And the rejection by Claxton. Here's Williams. Rebound the Lakers. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. He's off on the first.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
He hits the second from the line. And here is Thomas. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Russell kicks to Williams. Johnson outside. Here's Thomas. Good work defensively by Reeves. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They're leading by 8. Basket good. And that's 23 points for LeBron.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Thomas down low, working on Hayes. Johnson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That right there is as good a screen as you will see, and no one rotates defensively to pick up the open man.
And that one falls for Johnson.
You know what's interesting to me about Cam Johnson? He comes into the league with a reputation strictly as a sweet shooter. The fact is he's proven to be much more than that.
Reeves against Thomas. Here's Doncic. Luka blows right through the contact.
Boy, George Gervin-esque with the feathery touch on the finger roll. Don't see that too much anymore.
Nets trail by 9. 1:21 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson left side. Outside Williams. Puts up a 3. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feet.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Now, here's Doncic. All alone. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Doncic has got 39. Reeves against Thomas. Claxton a screen on Reeves. Over in the corner, Williams. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he drops them both. It's a 7-point game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Johnson finds Williams. Shoots. Johnson's shot is off. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so Los Angeles takes the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, you have accomplished so much in this league. How have you sustained it for this long?
You know, it's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humbled.
Well, we appreciate all the work you've put in, man. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Luka Doncic.